3, 2, 1.
Let's get into this intuitive reading, this tarot card reading for Shaquita Chanel. Shaquita Chanel. Okay, so this is Armand Warren's mother. She has a new YouTube page. Came up on my For You page. And so I just want to, look at her energy and see what energy says. Okay, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. Okay, first things first, Spirit is acknowledging that there's swamp angel energy around her. Just acknowledging that there's this energy of a nuisance, provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloading, and opportunism. And this is a lower lying state. Anytime I see swamp angel, it always makes me feel like a Floridian or any low lying states in the United States. So somebody has this energy in her energy field and she just sees them as a pure nuisance, provocation, gossip, hassle, freeloading, and opportunism. Subconsciously, this is my Holly Weird card. So this also has to do with Holly Weird, magic. And just to me, I call them the weirdos only because energetically that's what it feels like. But this is about everyday magic, having a childhood pleasure come true or a wish come true, and just ultimately having happiness. But you're dealing with all of these nuisances in order to have this, and that's the gotcha. In the middle of the deck, there is an energy of the pot calling the kettle black. So she is acknowledging that she's protected. When I see black, I think of protection. And I also see blue, which lets me know about communication. So she is acknowledging like there's hypocrisy in here in the middle of the deck where we're not seeing. So she's dealing with hypocrisy. She's dealing with projection. She's dealing with similarity. Introspection is needed. There's something else in the middle of the deck. She is acknowledging there's a water sign here. And so this could be very emotional or this could be in reflection to a water sign. But she's acknowledging for now the mountains. There's mountains in the forefront and also in the background. I guess it depends on how you look at it. But she's just acknowledging that she's been dealing with ups and downs. And this could be with a water sign or just within her own emotions, right? But I also see a boat here trying to gain direction. And I also see this boat showing reflection, which means that she is looking at herself in the mirror and asking herself, what did I do to get here? What role did I play? Like, it seems like wanting to take, like having a reflection to take accountability. Okay. What is Shaquita's current energy? Thank you, Spirit. So she's currently coming up as a yogi. Alignment, spiritual practices, reflexes, joining, uniting, as above, so below, harmony, balance, focus, calmness, yoga, perspective, peaceful thinking, detoxing, control, strength, connection, exercise, movement, relaxation, relief, stability, spiritual enlightenment, peace of mind, sense of self. So she could be getting into like nature and nurture, trying to center herself, trying to balance herself, trying to get her chakras in alignment, possibly looking into like self-healing, yoga, yogi. Kind of feels like ascension, but more importantly, it just feels like balance. Like, I've been angry for too long. I don't want to be that person anymore. I want to be calm. Things are working in my favor right now. I'm having things that I never had before. And so I want to feel like complete wholeness, complete calmness, that kind of energy. Like, she wants to have peace. Okay. So what is Shaquita's energy? I was going to say with Essie. How does she see Essie? So we have the Sage in reverse. So there is an energy of manipulation, lack of common sense, extremist memory problems, know-it-all, misguidance, feelings of loneliness, taking advantage, judgmental, silly, foolish, confused, and fool. And how does she see Ray Janae? How does Shaquita Chanel see Ray Janae? So she sees her as the vision. Pay attention. Spirit said pay very close attention. The power of visualization. Visualization, imagination, plans, goals, objective, a wish fulfillment, achievement, intent, purpose, desires, ambition, dreams, tasks, to-do list, hopes, the future. All right. And then let's just see, how does she see her son Armand? Okay, so we do have the Therapist in reverse. Frustration, not open to advice, traumatization, self-destruction, rejection, back, shame, boiling point, guilt, feeling ignored, lack of support, crisis, fears, ego, issues, mental health issues. Every time I read on Armand, I always get mental health issues. Moving in love and light. Again, this reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Suppressing feelings and making excuses. All right, current energy for Shaquita Chanel. What is the message, Spirit? So I said protection already. Protection comes off of this card. That's the energy, the characteristics of the mason jar, mentorship and protection. So let's get into it, okay? All right, when you see the mason jar card, prepare for an uncertain future. Winter is coming, as they say, and you will need to save your resources, so make ready. Remember the lessons of your mentors and guides. Our ancestors remind us to stay on the path of righteousness, avoiding temptations and wastefulness. The mason jar card may represent something spiritual to you, or it may simply be a symbol of someone in your life who offers important advice for you for your present journey. Open yourself to lessons from outside yourself, as they will lead you to new paths of wisdom. So there's a mentor trying to come through to help her to move forward, to ascend, to continue on her righteous path. But know that with this comes growing pains. Okay, so get ready. Get ready. All right, Shaquita Chanel. All right. So there's a bugaboo in her energy field. That's the T. And this energy is putting on a show. A great actor. In the middle of the deck, though, she's saying, I hate nothing about you. Interesting. What's the T with Shaquita and Essie? She feels like she's a copycat. Subconsciously, she's coming in after you, like she's up for battle. She's a copycat. So who would Essie be imitating in her eyes? And she's also acknowledging that Essie is like always prepared for battle subconsciously. In the middle of the deck, she wants Essie to chill out from all of the manipulation, okay? Lies, controlling, pulling strings. Shaquita's energy towards Ray Chanel. So I told you guys before that this relationship was a lot about leverage, and it just is like her energy keeps coming through. Admit one, behind the door, the indigo door, a movie date. Like it's a movie, watching it on a film, watching it on TV, eating the popcorn, paying attention to, like just watching it all play out. But Spirit said this is total drama action in regards to how she feels about Ray Chanel. I'm in the middle of the deck. Spirit is acknowledging that she feels like this relationship has either her son or Ray Chanel under a spiritual attack, fighting off negative energies, fighting spiritual warfare, needing to clear their energy. And again, there's this energy of her saying, chill out, because someone is coming in after you. And who is it? The copycat. Dun, dun, dun. Now, y'all see me shuffle them cards. I love when Spirit does that. It's like the best confirmation. All right, so overall energy for Shaquita, we do get the magic stream in reverse. So again, we have a water sign. This could be very emotional for her, or just a water sign element. But again, let's acknowledge that this is in reverse, creating a lot of emotion. In reverse position, the magic stream card represents swimming against the current. There are times when effort and sheer willpower result in victory and celebration, but this isn't one of them. You can't force inspiration, and you can't manufacture creativity lest you borrow too heavily from others' ideas. Okay, so pay attention, because This is a nice way of Spirit saying you're not being authentic. You're being unauthentic to yourself and what it is that you're sent here to do. Hence why this energy keeps saying to get back on your righteous path. Neither can you make someone love you or orchestrate a series of events that may place you in a more favorable position. Now's the time to drop the trying and jump into the stream and float. Immerse yourself in an experience of being fully present with whatever is true for the moment. You'll never step in the same river twice anyway. Pay attention. It is very emotional. Spirit is acknowledging, okay? Moving in love and light. What's the message for Shaquita Chanel? Okay, so Spirit says heads up, and the download is the timeline of events. Spirit says pay attention to the timeline of events. Pay attention how our mind hops from the timeline of events and other people's videos to keep some form of momentum, etc. You were in this video consistently with this person, and then you hop to somebody else's videos consistently with this person. It just says pay attention to the timeline. Pay attention to the timeline. There's a message in the timeline of how things happen, how they proceed, how they moved. If you step back and look at it, it makes sense. Okay, that's just what I'm hearing. But anyway, let's see. So the characteristics on this card are: observe your surroundings, mindfulness, cognizant, heads up. In this position, you are grounded, your feet feel light, your mind is clean, your head is high, you trust that you are solid, your burdens are passing, you've made your way over the hurdles that try to distract you from an advancement. But both the sun and the wind have messages for you if only you agree to listen. If only you agree to listen. Wow. Are you listening is the question. All right, Shaquita Chanel, current energy. Thank you, Spirit. There is some pain, unwelcome changes, loss, trauma, loneliness, crying over spilled milk with the 5 of Cups. It is emotional. Subconsciously, this has to deal with letting go of the past, growing up. She could have also dealt with some child abuse in her life. This reading is alleged, and for entertainment purposes with the 6 of Cups, creating more emotion could also hint at why she responds the way she responds to certain things. Spirit said in the middle of the deck, there was someone who was unfaithful or could be unfaithful at this very important point, like a relationship. It feels like corruption and greed with the King of Pentacles. Could be an earth sign energy, also acknowledging that this person who is typically non-conformist is conforming all of a sudden. So be very careful of this energy, because this person is greedy, and this person who comes around you is focusing on corruption, taking what you have, focusing on the coin. Okay, what is Shaquita Chanel's biggest obstacle? Spirit is acknowledging with the Ace of Wands in the area of passion, but also business, a lack of energy, boredom, and no passion. Spirit is also acknowledging a big obstacle for her is a broken home, a lack of security, and a dysfunctional family with the 10 of Cups that makes her very emotional, or we could be talking about a water sign. Some more obstacles for her are security is an obstacle, resisting change and averting disaster with the Tower card in reverse, and with the Knight of Pentacles, a deadbeat parent, boring, and broken promises. So there's something going on in her energy field about a relationship. Could be a past lover or a father of her children. What's next for Shaquita Chanel? Spirit is acknowledging Knight of Pentacles. She's going to be making money. There's pregnancy here, which could be an actual pregnancy or just a manifestation. Like I always say, she is an independent woman. She's coming into her wealth and having a thriving business. Subconsciously, this is leading her to have clarity and making just being self-aware where she wasn't before, judging the situation carefully, bringing balance to a situation, having an awakening, like I said before, like an ascension, getting in alignment, problem solving, and a final decision around something regarding her money, her business. She, with the 4 of Pentacles, she is being very materialistic, very possessive. She's saving, she's hoarding, and she's holding on to things too tightly. Let's just ask a quick question real quick. One card, please. How does she view SC? Thank you, Spirit. Wheel of Fortune, she says, well, good luck. There's cycle. She says there's karma when it comes to SC, a turning point, life-changing decisions, and changes ahead. My next question is, how does she feel about Ray Shanae? Shaquita feel about Ray Shanae? Oh, look at that. She's acknowledging that with the Queen of Pentacles, she's a mature woman, social butterfly, a down-to-earth, luxury, and will be a great mother. But she's also acknowledging that there's clarity when it comes to Ray Shanae, and that she has to judge the situation properly, bring balance to the situation. She's having an awakening when it comes to Ray Shanae, problem solving and making a final decision. On the bottom of the deck, she does agree that she has forceful energy. Ray Shanae can be forceful, domineering, and a weak leader with the Knight of Wands, fire sign energy in the area of passion and also business. And she's acknowledging that she has to let go of the past when it comes to Ray Shanae, that there is child abuse allegedly around the energy of Ray Shanae, and maybe they could have trauma bonded in this area, but that she's ready to grow up. She acknowledges that Ray Shanae is ready to grow up. Again, this reading